You just got back from one of your trips, thousands of photos waiting. You are excited, ready to relive the moment, ready to edit, to create, but halfway through, the excitement fades. You don't like half of them. Some feel dull, poorly composed, underexposed, perhaps not even worth keeping. So what do? You delete them? Nah. Here is the thing, I've got hundreds of photos I once thought were complete garbage, taken in awful light, wrong settings and sometimes even by mistake. But looking back months, even years later, some of those bad RAW files, they turned out to be some of my best images. Editing tools have come a long way. What used to be unfixable or required very powerful skills a few years ago is now a 10-minute fix. Tools like Lightroom, Photoshop and Topaz Photo AI do the heavy lifting. Noise reduction, advanced color grading, masking, generative fill. The tech is catching up to our vision. You don't need to be a pro to make a RAW file shine anymore. Have a look at this one. Almost got deleted. Out of focus, the exposure is off, way too many people in the frame, but something told me to keep it. Fast forward to today, with a fresh eye and modern tools, I saw what I couldn't see before. And this became one of my favorite images. As a matter of fact, it won even a prize, something that was about to go into the bin. But it's not just about the tools, it's also about you. As your eyes mature, you start seeing potentials in shots you once ignored. Vibes, framings, lights, all the things you didn't notice at first. But after sifting through thousands of photos, exhaustion can set in. We might become more critical, focusing on flaws and quickly wanting to call it a day. When feeling creatively stuck, we might dismiss images prematurely, out of frustration, rather than seeing them as a potential starting point for breaking through the block. Months or even years later, the emotional weight of the memories can increase. Re-watching old videos or re-editing old photos can re-evoke the emotions we felt during that trip, influencing our choices and highlighting aspects we didn't truly appreciate initially. Sometimes the best way to unlock the true potential in a photo is to forget what you initially intended and ask, what if? What if I push the color far beyond what's accurate? What if I change the crop completely? What if I give it a different mood? Lately, shooting on film is very popular, but it's not accessible to everyone, and that's where editing comes into play. I started to wonder, could I intentionally use some of the film artifacts like grain, bloom, hentalation to inject the same character and soul into these pictures that otherwise would feel too boring and unpleasant? And the answer is yes. And all these advancements in photo manipulation mean that we can push the boundaries further than ever before, transforming even the most uninspiring RAW file into something truly unique. With all these being said, there is an important truth we need to face. You shouldn't go out shooting with generative fill in mind. The old phrase, I'll fix it in post, it doesn't really apply to everything. Modern tools are powerful, yes, but they work best when they are enhancing a strong foundation, not building one from scratch. If your framing is lazy, if the story isn't there, if you didn't really try, the tools won't save that. They might make it prettier, but they won't make it meaningful. The point of this video isn't about encouraging sloppy shooting habits. It's about recognizing the potential in those almost good shots. It's about having the knowledge and the tools to rescue those overlooked moments and transform them in unexpected and creative ways. Think of modern editing tools as a safety net, not a crutch. A creative amplifier, not a shortcut. Understanding your camera, paying attention to light, being deliberate with composition. These are the most powerful tools you have. They give you stronger raw material, and they set the stage for edits that feel intentional, not artificial. The ones you might overlook in the moment but then later realize, yeah, there is something there.